Well, I've got to say Shikhar Dhawan because I have just so much respect and admiration for this man. You know, the resilience of this guy. He's been around for a long time. He wasn't one of those prodigious talent that comes through the first class level and proves is all right with what he does at the highest level. Now, for the last few years, he's been playing T20 cricket, but obviously there were some eyebrows raised about his approach, his strike rate. And this year he's just come through with aggregate runs and two back-to-back hundreds. That strike rate right up there shows, you know, the quality of the man, especially this never say die approach. A wonderful cricket batting brain in the sense he just sort of stays in the moment, forgets about what happened last ball. So I would say Shikhar Dhawan would be the standout player for Delhi Capitals. Toss-up between Rabada and Stoinis for the best overseas player, but I've got to go with Stoinis in the end because Rabada may have won the purple cap, especially in the finals, let me down slightly with his potency to get wickets, and he had a few sort of bad games, which you would say a Bumrah didn't have as many, or a Jofra Archer. So Stoinis for his all-round contribution, and especially in that playoff match to get into the finals, plus the crunch game, there's always the Stoinis contribution down the order, and don't forget his little sort of chipping in with crucial wickets as well. So Marcus Stoinis. But the biggest surprise, again, I'm going to look at the positive side, is Henrik Nokia. Most people would not have heard his name. He had come to India, but to play in a different format. And who would have thought, that he would make Delhi Capitals even more strong with the Rabada and Nokia. They didn't look beyond him once he got an opportunity, showed the kind of worth and value that he brought. A nice, very simple approach, nice player to have in your team. Every time he bowled, there was intensity, there was pace, and don't remember him bowling particularly badly. It's only when, batsmen played some great shots against him that he was expensive. I would say starting with Prithvi Shaw, who promised so much in the first half, and then just the way he got out. And then Rishabh Pant as well. And the innings before the finals, I'm glad he got some runs in the finals, showed that he had completely lost his game. Shreyas Iyer has been disappointing to me with his intent as a batsman. He played a few good innings, but yes, quite a few disappointments. But out of the three, if I have to pick one, you've got to say Rishabh Pant, because it was unexpected, for somebody like Pant to have such a long season of failures and barring, of course, that innings in the finals. Not very impressed with tactics of Delhi Capitals. The one thing that comes to my mind, one tactical blunder I thought, was when Rishabh Pant got injured and they had Alex Carey come in, and they dropped Shimron Hetmyer. They had to drop a foreign player, so they dropped Shimron Hetmyer, who got about 45 of 25 balls in the earlier innings, to accommodate Carey, the wicket keeper. I thought they could have maybe gambled 2-3 matches with a non-regular keeper to ensure that Hetmyer stayed. Then Hetmyer came back after Carey was dropped, and he wasn't the same batsman for a while. So they made quite a few, I think, tactical errors. Ajinkya Rahane's selection, Prithvi Shaw could have been, backed a little more. In the finals, they could have had maybe Shaw batting at number 3 and not Rahane. So tactically, despite Ricky Ponting being there, not very impressed. So I would say about 6 out of 10. Yeah, it took a while for Delhi Capitals to stay real and look at current form. So finally, they pushed Stoinis up the order in the playoffs to get through to the finals, and he opened the innings and got a great performance going with the bat, and that's just set the mood for his team to win. And then he, of course, chipped in with 3 wickets, including a crucial wicket at Kane Williamson. That was the game against Sunrisers Hyderabad. So yeah, that's the moment I'm going to carry. Stoinis' all-round performance, and something that he deserved for his contributions that were mostly ending up on the losing side. They didn't pick Shreyas Iyer because he was always lined up as the potential captain, or is a captain that he has shown that he's a great leader. He got it and he's done a terrific job for someone so young to be captaining an IPL side with foreign players and stuff like that. He's done a very good job. But I don't think it's sitting well on his head. The thing is that it just makes him a little more responsible, and I don't think he's reached that stage where he can carry the burden of his team with his batting as an individual. If you see all the other IPL teams, they've got far more experienced captains. So I think they could do Shreyas Iyer some service, thank him for a brilliant job for a couple of years, and maybe give the leadership to Ravichandran Ashwin, who was quite impressive for Kings 11 Punjab, more experienced, more seasoned, and let Shreyas Iyer be this young, exciting batsman that he can be.